Why do deserts form? One of the most important reasons deserts form is the movement of warm and cool air in Earth's atmosphere. Warm air rises from the surface near the equator because it is heated by strong sunlight. As this warm air rises, it carries moisture upward. When the air reaches higher altitudes, it cools, and the moisture forms clouds and rainfall. After releasing its moisture, the air becomes dry. This dry air then spreads outward and moves toward regions located around 30 degrees north and south of the equator. As it sinks back down toward the ground, it warms again. Warm, sinking air prevents clouds from forming, and without clouds, there is very little rain. Most of the world's largest deserts, including the Sahara and Arabian deserts, lie in these regions where dry air sinks. Some deserts form because of the presence of mountains. When moist air moves inland from oceans, it rises as it approaches mountain ranges. As the air climbs higher, it cools and releases its moisture on the side of the mountains facing the ocean. This creates lush forests, rivers, and fertile valleys. But once the air crosses the mountain peak and moves down the other side, it becomes warm and dry again. This dry air creates a rain shadow, a region where rainfall is extremely limited. Deserts such as the Atacama in South America and the Great Basin in North America formed because of these rain shadow effects. Ocean currents also play a major role in desert formation. Some coastlines are touched by cold ocean currents that cool the air above them. Cool air cannot hold much moisture, so even though it passes over the ocean, it collects very little water vapor. When this dry air reaches land, it warms up quickly under the sun. The warm air rises, but without moisture, clouds do not form. The Namib Desert in Africa is an example of desert shaped by cold currents flowing along nearby coastlines. The nature of the soil also matters. Desert soil often contains minerals that do not absorb water well. Instead of sinking into the ground, water evaporates or runs off quickly. Without plants to hold the soil in place, winds can lift sand and dust and reshape the land. Over time, dunes, rocky plains, and dry riverbeds form, giving each desert its distinctive landscape. The lack of vegetation creates open spaces where sunlight reaches the surface directly, further increasing dryness. Sunlight and temperature also shape how deserts form. In many dry regions, the sky stays clear for most of the year. With no clouds to block the sun, the ground becomes extremely hot during the day. At night, the temperature drops sharply because there are still no clouds to hold the heat in. This daily pattern of intense daytime heat and sudden nighttime cooling makes it hard for plants to survive and prevents water from staying in the soil, allowing desert conditions to develop and spread. Human activity can contribute to desert-like conditions as well. Overgrazing by livestock removes plants that protect the soil. Cutting down trees reduces shade and increases evaporation. When the land becomes fragile and exposed, wind and heat can dry it out further, leading to a process called desertification. Why can airplanes fly? Airplanes can fly because of the way their wings interact with the air around them. Even though air seems invisible and empty, it is actually made of countless tiny particles. When an airplane moves forward, it pushes through these particles, and the wings are designed to use this movement to generate lift. Lift is the upward force that allows the airplane to rise off the ground and stay in the sky. The shape of an airplane's wing is a key part of how lift is created. Wings are curved on the top and flatter on the bottom. As the airplane moves forward at high speed, air flows over and under the wings. The curved top surface makes the air travel faster above the wing than below it. Faster air on top creates lower pressure, while the slower air below creates higher pressure. This difference in pressure pushes the wing upward, creating lift. The faster the airplane moves, the more lift the wings produce. Engines play a crucial role in helping airplanes gain speed. Jet engines work by pulling in air, compressing it, mixing it with fuel, and then igniting the mixture to create a powerful stream of hot gases. These gases rush out the back of the engine, pushing the airplane forward through a force called thrust. The greater the thrust, the faster the airplane moves. The wings generate enough lift to overcome gravity, allowing the airplane to take off. Gravity is the force that pulls everything downward toward Earth. For an airplane to rise, the upward lift must be greater than the downward pull of gravity. The engines provide the forward force, the wings produce the lift, and the balance of these forces determines whether the airplane climbs, descends, or stays level in the sky. The tail of the airplane is essential for stability. Without the tail, the airplane would wobble or tip easily. The horizontal part of the tail helps control whether the airplane's nose points up or down. The vertical part keeps the airplane from swinging side to side. Together, they act like a balancing system that keeps the airplane steady as it slices through the air. Air pressure and wind patterns also influence how airplanes fly. Pilots choose altitudes that offer smoother air and better fuel efficiency. At high altitudes, the air is thinner, which reduces drag, the force that resists forward movement. With less drag, the airplane can travel faster while using less fuel. Weight is another factor affecting flight. An airplane must be light enough for its wings to lift it, but strong enough to carry passengers, cargo, and fuel. Engineers use materials like aluminum, titanium, and carbon fiber because they are sturdy but lightweight. Every part of the airplane is carefully designed, so the overall weight stays within limits that allow safe, efficient flight. Inside the airplane, passengers may not feel the powerful forces working around them. Windows are small and rounded to handle the pressure difference between the inside and outside of the airplane. The smooth interior environment allows travelers to experience a calm, comfortable journey, even while moving at great speed. During landing, airplanes reverse the process used for takeoff. The engines reduce thrust, causing the airplane to slow down. The flaps on the wings extend, increasing air resistance to help the airplane descend gently. Wheels touch the runway, and brakes help bring the airplane to a safe stop.